love will make you do some very crazy things. I'm thrilled to talk with Indianapolis native herself, Katy O'Brian. She's starring in the new movie, Love Lies Bleeding. So first of all, thank you for chatting with me.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so tell us what Love Lies Bleeding is about.
I feel like I've been talking about it for a while and it's still so hard to, to say. Um, I think it's about, yeah, like you said, it's about love that goes awry, I guess. But yeah, my character is a bodybuilder. I go into a small town. I meet Kristen Stewart's character, Lou, fall in love, and then chaos ensues.
And Kristen Stewart, just you're co-starring in this major role in this major motion picture film with Twilight. We know her from all these other films. Spencer, Oscar nominated. What was it like building that relationship with her?
It was really cool. You know, she's a lot more laid back than I expected because you never know what you're gonna encounter, I guess, when you're on a set. And yeah, she was just really welcoming right off the bat and laid back. And yeah, we got to play around with this wild world.
I love to hear stories like that. So tell us about like your background here in Indiana, growing up here, college. I'll let you do all the talking about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do some shout outs. Like when I was a little kid, I did some training at the Indiana Repertory Theater. So I got a little IRT there. And then I yeah, went to high school, did like marching band, did the school plays, all that kind of thing. I went to Indiana University and at that time I thought maybe I should think about like a realistic career because I didn't think that acting was a possibility. So IU has a program where it's like a police cadet program where you do like security for all these events, stuff like that. So I signed up for that and I became a police officer. And after graduating, worked in law enforcement for a while, and finally was like, man, I want to do two things really. One was get in really good shape. So I started training. I worked out with at the time Mr. Indiana, Ben Barkis, started doing bodybuilding competitions. And then I also wanted to act, so I found an acting class with Jim Doherty, and I think he still does like workshops and stuff there. So yeah, I just started to like build my confidence and worked with Indie Film Network and got a reel and moved out to Los Angeles.
So what can you tell aspiring people who want to go into acting? You finally made that move from Indianapolis to LA. What was that clicked in your head that knew you had to do this for yourself?
I'd say if there's anything else that you would want to do that. And if you really can't think of anything else, then try acting because it is like it's really difficult to even get a foot in the door. And I've been very fortunate, almost like just right place, right time kind of thing. But otherwise, I mean, yeah, the simple stuff, you have to do the work, you know, take classes, read plays, read scripts, just learn as much about even the industry as you can. The business side of things is just as important as the artistic side, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, and you know, go out and meet people and do projects. And it's one of the things when I first came out here was I went to like the colleges and stuff. They have amazing film schools out here, and it's a lot easier to get a part in a film project through a university, and you get a beautiful reel from it. You get really great material usually.
And that's such great advice. This role specifically in Love Lies Bleeding just seems tailor made for you with the bodybuilding, with the shooting, with being a former police officer. What was the audition process like for that?
The audition was wild. I A fan actually sent me a casting call because they were having difficulty finding the part, like someone to fit the part. And I saw it because of her. And I was like, why did I not get this audition? So I never do this, but I was like, I have to audition for this role. It's a queer bodybuilder from the Midwest. So I made a PowerPoint, and I just kind of put down why I was good for the role and sent that to my agent to send to the casting directors, and they fortunately brought me in. And then it was there's a big thing in Hollywood, especially when you're trying to finance a film, make a movie, is like you have to have a name. So I don't really have like a name, like a big, I'm not gonna bring thousands and millions of people in. So I think that made my audition process extra difficult. So I wound up auditioning like 6 times before they finally were like, okay, it's yours.
Wow. So what do you think convinced them that, okay, you knew you were right for the role? What do you think eventually led them to know, okay, this is yours?
I mean, the director said that she kind of knew right away, which was really refreshing. Because there's nothing worse than going into a movie, thinking that you like conned your way into it, or like you're just like the only person left or whatever. So that definitely helped with my confidence that she actually felt really, really great about me. Yeah, I think, at the end of it, I was like, look, I don't know what to tell you. This is how I'm going to continue to audition in the future. It's not going to change. If you want me, I'm here. If not, you need to find your person. And I think it finally was just like it clicked, and you know, they offered me the part, which was great.
This film is finally out now, and audiences are loving it. Critics are loving it. It's at 92% on Rotten Tomatoes right now, I think. What's it like being a part of this film that everyone is loving?
It's really exciting because obviously when we're making it, we have no idea who is going to enjoy it. It's a really wild, super weird film. So I'm glad people are loving it. I'm glad it's being received. People are getting it. But obviously there's a lot of people that aren't going to like it, and that's totally, that's cool. It's not meant for them. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just ignore their opinions. So what's next for you?
Well, I have Twisters coming out this summer. So, Indiana, while we were filming that, my parents' house got smoked by a storm. So I think it's really, it's close to home. But yeah, it should be a family friendly movie as far as I know, unless they've changed a lot of stuff in editing. And it's different than the original. It's not a remake. It's not a sequel. I don't know. I think they're calling it like a reimagining or something. But yeah, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. An amazing cast, amazing crew, director. I'm really excited to see what they've done with it.
This is just an incredible year for you already. I can't wait to see what the future holds. Thanks so much for chatting, and make sure you see Love Lies Bleeding in theaters now. Thanks a lot, Katy.
Thank you.
You talked to your dad recently?
Why?
Give us a call.
So where did you appear from? Oklahoma? Yeah, I've never been anywhere but here. What were you doing with that big girl?
Get a lot of crazy-ass foreigners, mostly. How's it going, guys? This here's Jackie.
Hi.
She needs a job. Says she'll do anything.
Yeah, you like guns?
Not really.
What the fuck you doing here, then? A bit more powerful than a punch, huh?
Fuck yeah.
Call me when it's done.
What is this place? Huh? You don't understand. Get back in the car.
They found a body.
Looks like you've got your hands full.
You'll regret this.
We'll just need to fight back. I'm gonna tell them everything you ever did.
FBI, open up.
Are you threatening me?
Yep.
That was really stupid, honey.
You'll never fall in love, okay?